Seems you want to nationalise everything.
Yes, sir.
And the gas employees are on strike.
Indeed, sir.
You and I could easily go on strike. You could send me no papers. And if you did, I could refuse to sign them. But we don't, do we?
No, sir.
The king must open a hospital. The king must open a hospital, although there are times when he'd rather be in one.
All right.
You've got to look your best.
We won. We queue. But however long the queues, we keep smiling, don't we?
I think it might be quite fun. And you're not to say you'd rather be in a hospital. Hospitals are awful places. People die in them. Kings have to go on forever and ever.
But if they don't, they have princesses to replace them.
Marvelous. Bye.
Look waving.
Arm hands.
I'm waving. I'm doing extra waving. I'm doing at least 2 waves to a second. At this rate, I shall have done 38 waves from a standing start. See that man over there with the glasses? This is for him.
I don't think I quite understand the National Health Service.
It's quite simple. It's so that people who don't have the money don't have to pay for treatments and medicines.
So, if a chap wants a pair of false teeth, they just give them to him. And with free shoes, no?
Wave. Look cheerful. Think about free spectacles.
Try to see the bright side of the Transport and General Workers' Union. Wave.
It is with the greatest pleasure that the King and Queen announce the betrothal of their dearly beloved daughter, Princess Elizabeth, to Lieutenant Philip Mountbatten, R.N., son of the late Prince Andrew of Greece.
Not Prince Andrew, Schleswig, Holstein, Sonderburg, Glücksburg.
No, sir.
Just of Greece.
Yes, pardon.
Good.
To this union, the King has gladly given his consent.
After we've forced him to the floor and beat him about the head with the leg of a chair. You all right?
No, I'll be fine.
No, you lost weight on that South African tour.
Yeah, all that waving. Be fine.
People have been so amazingly generous.
King of Swaziland. How exquisite.
Oh, what on earth is this? Is this one of your wedding presents?
Nylon stockings. I've been given 237 pairs.
No, this.
It's a gift from Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. It's his loincloth or whatever it is he wears.
It's a piece of cloth he wove on his own spinning wheel, at Uncle Dickie's suggestion. Gandhi is a remarkable man.
I don't care what he is. His loincloth is disgusting.
And we're not asking David.
No.
He didn't do too badly in the Bahamas. He didn't start any wars or anything. Well, mind you, she came pretty close to it. I was thinking maybe we should have asked him. I mean, would it be the end of the world if we asked him?
And if you wanted to bring her, she'd never be received.
No. Just feel a little sorry for him, living in Paris with nothing to do and...
House the size of the British Embassy and dining in style each night. It wouldn't make sense of the past. We have done what we have done and we must stand by it.
My darling Lilibet, I was so proud of you and thrilled at having you so close to me on our long walk in Westminster Abbey. But when I handed you to the Archbishop, I knew I had lost something very precious. I am so glad you wrote and told Mummy that you think the long wait before your engagement was for the best. I was rather afraid you had thought I was being hard-hearted about it. Our family, us four, the royal family, must remain together, with additions, of course, at suitable moments. I have watched you grow up all these years with pride under the skillful direction of Mummy, who, as you know, is the most marvellous person in the world in my eyes.
Thanks, Billy.
Well, we meet again.
Eventually. Your time seems fully occupied, yes. You don't look well.
Well, as you may remember, the role of king is an onerous one.
Oh. I never found it so.
Perhaps because you never bothered to carry out many of its duties.
Such as marrying a woman who was acceptable to Mr. Baldwin. I must say that I never thought romance was something that could be dictated to one by politicians.
Or stayed in the job long enough to be qualified to talk about it.
You know what I've come to ask.
To ask us to recognize your wife. And I think you know what my answer will be.
Oh, you have grown so hard, Bertie. Hard the way they are hard. You've been chanting their lines so long, you've come to believe you wrote them.
I don't think you ever really understood what you did when you walked away from the throne of England. Or what our position would have to be when you did so. What do you do in Paris, David? What have you done since the Bahamas?
I have tried to work for my country and been blocked by you. No, that's not right. I've been blocked by your wife and my mother. A couple of ice-veined bitches.
Can I explain this again? You and I are not as other men. Our lives are circumscribed by the office we both have borne. An office whose existence is at the very heart of what English democracy and English liberty means. We are at the service of our people and our parliament, not the other way around. And if the cabinet and the dominions of this great nation of ours should choose to tell you you may not marry Mrs. Simpson, then who are we to oppose them?
Who is to say who is suitable to be a queen? Is divorce a disqualification? Have we not seen royal divorce, and will we not see more? Or are Americans somehow naturally evil? Oh, admit it, Bertie. The issue was Wallace. And the fact that that common little wife of yours disliked her.
If you had any inkling of what it is that my wife means, what it is that she means to me, what it is that love and duty and love, what they mean, and you.
Feeling better, are we?
The interview is over.